Hey everyone, it's Tony Schiavone. Starrcast was incredible. Did you go? Maybe you did, and you didn't get to see everything you wanted to see. Or maybe you missed it, and there's that one part that you wanted to be a part of. Well, we've got great news for you. It's Starrcast a la carte. Yes, Starrcast a la carte. Starting at just $4.99, you can see a program you missed or maybe one that you wanted to see again. Hey, Conrad and I had a blast bringing What Happened When to Starrcast. And who knew that I could sing that well? Or who knew what really happened between Tommy Young and the Barbarian? To be a part of an event that will be talked about for years to come, go to fight.tv and check out all the shows that you can order, all a la carte. Once again, go to fight.tv. Prices start at only $4.99. And thanks very much for being a slapdick, and thanks very much for your great response to Starrcast in Chicago during All In Weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Welcome to WHW Monday. Tony Schiavone and Conrad Thompson.
Jim Crockett for Starrcade, 605 NWA. TV title, Cajun Omni, the Bunkhouse Stampede. Flair and Horseman, Garvin, Bogey, Magnum, Dusty, Express Tag Teams. Turner, Bond, Mid-South Joint World Championship Wrestling.
Talking about the great years of World Championship Wrestling, the NWA, and Jim Crockett Promotions.
Tony and Friends North, they win. Look, Schiavone's back again. World title split off center stage, Bischoff, Disney, Hogan, and Nitro. New World Order and The Crow. Thunder, Russo, Arquette Champ, Vinnie Mac, simulcast. Tony's back with Conrad, not your classy podcast. Watch along, try not to laugh. Lowest rules can't pass. This wasn't the initial plan. Tom Zigg's a good-looking man. Klondike Bill, make a chant. Tommy, you come over here.
What happened when? WHW Monday. And now, let's go to the ring. And here's your co-host. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson.
I'm not ashamed no more.
Yeah, baby.
I want to do the thing that your love never did before, girl.
Welcome to What Happened When on the MLW Radio Network with Mr. Tony Schiavone.
Oh, wow.
Tony, what's going on, man? How are you? We had a fun time at the bachelor party.
We sure did, man.
Sporting the cat bath shirts.
What?
You lived to tell the tale.
Yep.
The orchestrator, the master of ceremonies for the bachelor party, Mr. Casio Kid. He's with us.
What do you say, CK?
Come on, man.
What? What?
We're gonna be the don't want to be.
We made it.
Okay.
Turn around, let me luck you down.
Okay, I can't tell you. I got a bad neck.
I was
can't-
talking to her.
Oh,
I love you for that. It's all downhill from here.
we've already beat next week's show already. We're only 3 minutes into this shit.
Well, we're excited
Oh,
to be here,
God.
man. We're going to be revisiting a Nitro from 2000. This is a shit show with a capital S. Can we agree, Tony?
Wow, we did Conrad and I did a little prep on this, Casio, and it's like, oh my God! And look, I love Vince Russo, but this was like a horror show.
Wait, did you say horse or
Oh, no, I'm sorry, prostitute show.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is what this was like.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, okay, we're going to have Viagra on the pole match. We're going to have Scott Steiner talk about doing a 69.
Okay.
Okay. What else do we have in here that
Basically, this sounds like last Friday in Las Vegas to me.
Wow. Wow.
Don't act like, how about that time we held him down?
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Up, down,
Stop.
squirt.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
It's 2
Shut
extra
up.
lives.
Okay.
What's great is it's my bachelor party, but everybody was fixated on you. Like, we're going to get Tony
The
to
only thing I remember the bachelor party is going out and eating that big steak.
What was her name? Here we go. Fire up Nitro number 254.
Okay.
This went down on July 31st, 2000. Lots of silly nonsense on this. We're going to tease a Judy Bagwell on a pole match in this show. Yes, it's true. It's damn true. Fire it up. Nitro number 254, July 31st, 2000. Is Lois still on speaking terms with you? Can we round her up after all these shenanigans?
I guess we can round her up. I don't know. Of course she is, because my wife trusts me.
Actually, she doesn't listen and just checks the deposits.
Your dog just got a piece of turkey off the table.
Conrad,
Chaos in here.
Conrad will be back in a minute because
Chaos.
Ginger just snatched a piece of turkey.
She's ate more barbecue than we have today. Look at her.
She's gnawing away, isn't she? That's what he
The
said.
turkey was good. You got to admit.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So I mean, she's joining the the club.
There you go. Bless her heart. So anyway, we're also going to have in this show, this, by the way, is Nitro 254. It aired on July 31st of 2000, just over 18 years ago. My God, over 18 years ago.
Good gracious.
Yes, and we also had a Scott Steiner and Kevin Nash in a straitjacket match.
Sure.
We're going to have Kidman and I can't believe I'm saying this. Kidman and Shane Douglas in a Viagra on a pole match. And we're also going to have, I guess, Jeff Jarrett's going to be there, Booker T and Sting in an impromptu match. So there's going to be a lot going on in this show.
I'm ready if you are.
I'm ready, man. So let's bring in Lois. Sweetheart, I love you. I've always loved you. I don't care what Conrad and Casio Kid said I did out in Las Vegas. It ain't true. Please. Please go ahead and give us a countdown.
So, you have Casio Kid with you, huh?
Yeah.
Judy should have known better. Oh, 3, 2, 1, hit play.
This show starts out with a little tribute. I don't know how many bells we're supposed to sound on this, but our tribute to Gordon Solie, who had passed away earlier, the dean of professional wrestling commentators. Truly deserved to be in the Hall of Fame and truly deserved not to have his name attached to this shit show. I mean, really, right?
That's fair, I guess.
We start with Gordon Solie, and we, on the same show where we pay homage to Gordon Solie, Casio, we have a Viagra on a pole match. What the fuck?
In fairness, if you would have had a fifth of Smirnoff on a pole match, it would have been more apropos.
I guess it would have been,
I was going to
yes.
say they were both stiff.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well,
My God. Here's Booker T, our world champion.
yep.
He's had quite a run here after winning the belt in July at Bash at the Beach. There he is with his lovely wife, who's going to be a part of the show today as well. The belt has been re-leathered here. It's not on the original brown leather that you remember Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes using. It's black leather, and they actually poked holes in it to put it on different poles. So you've got like the 49ers, Gold Miners Rush, and all this sort of silliness. And you see all the different opponents that he's had to run through. And you're also weaving quite a story here about Kevin Nash wants a shot at the title. Scott Steiner wants a shot at the title. Everybody's gunning for Booker T, including Jeff Jarrett. And they're positioning Booker T to be the top guy here. And I think a lot of people remember that Jeff Jarrett was featured here a lot more under Russo's WCW than ever before. And they're smashing guitars and putting Booker T in the figure four and trying to injure that leg. What did you think about Russo's two favorite sons here, Booker T and Jeff Jarrett, being a much bigger part of Nitro?
I liked it. I really did. See, I liked this part of what Russo was doing because I thought this was a good little storyline build-up to Booker T and Booker T being the champion and trying to make him bigger than life. Jeff Jarrett was a perfect heel for that. But now we're going to start the angle from earlier today.
Old school white 7 Series BMW. And there's Booker T's wife and Booker T riding shotgun here at the building. And lots of people are concerned about Booker T's knee because Jeff Jarrett just smashed a balsa wood guitar over it. Book's the champ, so of course he's got a black and mild because Roll Tide.
Right. And of course, this is not the same wife that he has now.
Nope.
No, it's not.
No.
And here's our WCW Monday Nitro Open with that exploding vagina WCW logo. How about that rack zoom, man, going back? And we are in Cincinnati, by the way. Ever been to Cincinnati there, Casio?
I have not.
Okay, well.
Am I missing anything?
No, you're not. A lot of good places along the river to eat, but that's about it.
Best thing about Cincinnati was the Bengals helmets.
That's pretty cool. And, of course, the Reds in 1970.
I don't know about that.
Okay, the big red machine. So, as you can see, we have a...
Look at this girl. She gets tired of cheering. They zoom in on her so she'll go nuts. Then she's like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
And she wasn't the only one tired of cheering that night. There's a lot of people who were tired of cheering that night. Vampiro rules. There's Gary Hart in the stands himself, and here he comes. The world heavyweight champion. Suckers gots to know Booker T.
He's clearly borrowing from The Rock here with the whole $500 shirt routine. I guess these shirts were over at the time, but Book's trying a new look here, presenting himself as the world champion. Got the gold chain and the shades and the fancy shirt, and he's your world champ. But it is weird to me to see him sort of carry the belt out like I'm not even really sure what to do with it.
Right.
A lot of times, I mean, obviously when he wrestles, he wears it around his waist, but you usually saw a guy like do the old flare tuck or throw it over the shoulder.
Over the
Booker
shoulder.
T's just like, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, well, and that's just, you know what we should have done? We should have said, Booker, when you walk out with the belt, this is what you do. You carry it over your shoulder.
I mean, how would you explain the decision to zoom in on that guy clapping?
I don't know.
It's like
Kevin
Cassio's uncle.
Sullivan?
That did look like Kevin Sullivan or Dave Sullivan.
That's what I was going to say. It's EVAD.
That's right. But, you know, we still had the signs and the fans were responding to Booker. They always responded to Booker. He was a heck of a champion.
No doubt about it. I mean,
Yeah.
and this, you know, for all the things that Vince Russo gets, you know, bagged on for giving this top guy push. And
What
top
the
guy, it's the Blue Man Group. Calm down. You know, this is cool that they would do this for Booker T. This is part of Vince Russo's legacy, for better or worse.
Did we go to see the Blue Man Group in Vegas while we were there?
You didn't,
Okay.
but you didn't leave
You
with
said
the
it was
blue
the Blue
ball
Balls
group,
group.
did you?
Wow. I throw a softball and Casio and Conrad hit it out of the fucking park
Well, thankfully,
at the Huntsville Rec Center. Boom.
After Friday, everybody knows there's none of those around.
Okay. Well, there
It's
you go.
weird, you know.
Yeah, it is.
You
Isn't
sent a
it?
mass text out that just said the Eagle has landed. I didn't even really know what that meant.
I did. What?
You sent a mass text out to like 40 people that just
Let me
said the
check
Eagle
my
has
phone.
landed.
Let me,
It was Friday morning, probably around 2 a.m. Atlanta time.
okay, I thought that was a football text. I didn't. Anyway, where were we here?
Well, Booker T's cutting a promo
What are you laughing about?
about everybody who's gunning for his world title, which, by the way, I do think that's the most beautiful world title there ever was.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. You know what I'm thinking? And I want you guys, when we go to do our show live in Nashville, Tennessee,
Yes.
I'm thinking I'm gonna wear a shirt like that.
Oh, I think you should definitely do. And I think you need to wear it like he does.
Yeah.
Where there's no shirt underneath. I know you like to wear the quote unquote wife beaters underneath, but I need you to just let the taco meat out.
I wear wife beaters because my nipples have a tendency to protrude.
And I feel like this is what they would call an overshare. By the way, that's Booker T's wife. I was really thrown off when I watched this because I'm so used to seeing Charmel
Right.
as Booker T's wife. And
Right.
when I saw her and they were referring to her as wife, I was like, well, I don't know if Charmel's going to like this. Not realizing, whoa. Charmel's number 2. She got next.
Yes, right.
I didn't put that together here right away.
Right. All right. There you see. So I thought that this was a show with very unique signs. One right there said Buff is gay. And of course, I'm just reading the sign. That's not me saying anything about
Well,
Buff.
I mean, you did say it.
Well, I did. I was reading the fucking sign.
CowboysForAngels.com.
Stop it. The Yo Tyler. I don't know.
This is where we are. We're just reading signs.
Well, yeah. I mean, what the,
Well, you could just improv the promo. You
okay.
used to do that.
Okay.
You were funny.
So I got this woman in the front row. That's my wife. And I'm going to trade up. That's what I'm going to do. What do you want me to say? I mean, he did, didn't he? Didn't he? I finally got the motherfucker speechless.
I can't comment on this.
He did. I mean, looks Paisley's gorgeous.
Everything's fine. The preceding announcement was brought to you by Tony Schiavone.
Let's go back to reading signs here. Let's see. Let's see. There's a Goldberg doll in the background. Look, I don't know anything about Booker T's first wife, but she is not as beautiful as the other one.
Lavestia is her name.
You're not making this any better, by the way.
Lavestia.
You're just getting these shovels. Now you're digging a little deeper.
Well, thank God for a redneck with a guitar. Bailing my ass
Lavestia, by
out.
the way, does sound like a drug they advertise during NFL games.
Okay.
If you have trouble peeing.
Okay, see that? So you rip on her name, and I say she's not as pretty as Paisley,
I think
and I'm the one that gets the fucking heat.
It's more PC to rip on her name than to say she's not as attractive.
It's an opinion.
No.
It's an observation.
There's nothing about our show that's PC. Calm down.
Okay.
We say slap dicks and whatnot.
All right.
Hey, speaking of people who need to calm down,
Yeah.
Here comes Jeff Jarrett with the balsa wood guitar, and he's got his Home Depot glasses like he's here to cut some wood.
Right. Or he just steps.
You think he took those from his dad's failed construction company?
Don't need anything know about his dad's.
Neither does anybody else.
Okay. But he's sweating awfully a lot, isn't he?
I think he did the old Vince Russo, I'm going to go out and pour water on myself before I go out.
Sweating. Well, let me say this. Are you the one that talked about my wife, Jeff Jarrett? Are you the one that said that I traded up? Or are you the one that said her name sounded like a drug? Which one are you?
Listen, let me just freestyle. If you're going to make fun of somebody, maybe it shouldn't be the only person you know who went to prison and could hurt you real bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Scott Steiner, realistically,
Yeah.
what's he going to do? Not give you your Coca-Cola cake?
Wow.
However, Booker T, on the
Okay.
other hand,
Suckers
got to know.
listen. Here's the. Okay.
He just took his earring out. Means shit's about to get real.
Okay. Absolutely. And of course, these two have gone at it before, right? I mean, these two wrestled at Bash of the Beach when Booker T won the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep, the famous show where Hulk Hogan technically left with the world title, but they decided not to acknowledge that one.
Wow.
I've always been a fan of Booker T in this era. I still think 98 Booker T is probably my favorite. But even in 2000, I enjoyed this version. But I've never flip-flopped on somebody as hard as I have Jeff Jarrett. As a wrestling fan, back when I was just watching and didn't know anybody, I fucking hated Jeff Jarrett, like more than anybody else. And now that I actually know him, I'm like, oh, I just didn't know him. He's an okay guy. I mean, I guess that was by design that I hated him. But golly, I hated this motherfucker right here.
Well, maybe that says a lot about one of the reasons why we were rolling around in shit at that time. Because maybe a lot of people were like you. They just didn't like Jeff Jarrett. And we kept pushing him.
Yeah. I mean, no doubt. I mean, he was your Roman Reigns at the time.
Right. Uh-oh.
Lights are out, so that means either Turner forgot to pay the bill or Sting's here.
It's probably the
It's Sting with a hood on.
what the fuck? Is Sting
Now,
coming?
Sting wears face paint, but yet here he's got a hood on as well. It's just black cloth with a hole cut in it, which is really all Tony needed this past Friday at my bachelor.
Well, I'm not so sure. Okay, oh my God, it's Sting!
No, hit it right.
Oh my God, it's Sting!
That's the way I had to coach him up Friday too. Come on, hit it right.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Did they think we didn't know who it was while he's wearing the Stinger tights?
Exactly.
There's been 1,000 fake Stings before, so maybe that's what they're capitalizing on. But it was so obvious. It's like, what are we even doing at this point? That was an old gimmick.
I don't know. Maybe he was ransacking a jewelry store and he got the call. Come on, it's your turn.
No, we were just talking earlier that of all the people who would ransack a jewelry store, Sting's probably not on the list. This at this point, a born-again family guy. Now, check this scene out here, Casio. Tony, give us some commentary on what you're seeing here.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something, Slapdick. I've got these guitar in my hand. It's a Gibson. And here's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to hit this woman with it. Oh! Holy shit. He really fucking crowned her ass, buddy.
You messed it with Lavestia.
What? Wow. And was this
Last more than 4 to 6 hours, consult the doctor.
And let's go to black. At WCW Monday Nitro, brought to you in part by La Vestia. And let's see it once again.
Whoa.
Kaboom! Fuck. So is this? Oh man, Busty D, great reaction shot. So we were doing some things right. As the show went on, we continued to do things wrong. But we were
The
doing.
neck brace is not even close to fitting her.
What the fuck?
Is it smothering it?
It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
They just here, put this on and keep going.
Now they've got it on correctly. But it was just awful.
He was breathing out of the neck.
They might as well have put like a fucking dog thing on, like when you get back from the vet and it's
The
got the
cone of
big
shame?
V. Yeah.
God. See you guys talking about her putting a dog thing on and got on.
How about the look at the way they build Mark Madden here. TV's
Yeah.
best looking big man.
Yes, sir. And I'm actually pretty good looking here.
Compared to what?
I'm thin.
Compared to Mark Madden.
And-
That's why they hired Mark Madden.
That's right.
Since Tony wasn't losing weight, just hire Mark Madden.
No,
It'll work.
I lost some weight here, and the bald guy to my right there, of course, Scott Hudson. I'm by far. I'm so good looking here that I don't even have to have my chair higher than these two guys.
Here's what I like. You're like, you know what? If we could make me look better, if we could get a fatter guy on my left
yeah.
and a balder guy on my right.
That's right. It was all about me.
You know, I've heard that girls do that.
Do what?
That sometimes, you know, a very attractive girl will go out with a girl that in her mind is less attractive, just so she'll get more attention of the two.
Right.
And that's when I realized that's why Casio was inviting me to go around with him. I made him look less fat. So
Was that true?
Tony. And
I did meet Big Booty Judy while I was with Conrad.
It's true.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
speaking of Judy, here comes Buff Bagwell.
Yeah.
Hi, Sherry. And he is on his way to the ring. And they're developing a feud with him and Canyon here.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sure that's going to draw a big bag full of money everybody's going to run off with. Mm-hmm. The gist is going to be Judy Bagwell on a poll. Not like the kind of poll that we do sometimes where fans get to vote on what we're talking about, but, you know, Viagra on a poll. Well, how about Buff's mom on a poll?
Ugh.
Kenyon, the Wednesday before, attacked Buff Bagwell's mom. And here she comes right now, and I almost don't recognize her without a razor in her hand.
Oh, wow. Well, you know, you know what? Again, I love Vince Russo, but what in the fuck are we thinking here?
Yeah, she had her own theme music.
Yeah, of course she did.
Walking good for in the neck brace, too.
Absolutely. And oh, my God. Here comes the purveyor of the mafia kick, Big Vito. Huh? Fuck.
Big Vito, of course, was formerly in ECW, where he first got some national recognition. And now your broadcast partner is Judy Bagwell. You've come a long way, Tony. You went from Judy Bagwell to Casio Kid.
I sure did.
Lateral move? What are you thinking?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's stair steps. David Crockett, Bobby Heenan, Jesse Ventura, Casio Kid, Judy Bagwell. They're all in my past. Wow.
And the story they're going to tell here is that Buff Bagwell will not concentrate on the match because he's so concerned about his mom.
Okay.
And he's going to stop and check on her every now and again. And there's a good reason why. I mean, this is, well, you've heard the stories.
Yeah, we've told the story, although I'm really not so sure if it's true or not, but we've told the story about what she helped her son with. And now he's going to check on her, make sure she's okay. I'm watching you,
Did you know
Mom.
that he shot his dad?
What?
What's that?
Yeah, he shot his dad.
Who shot his dad?
Buff Bagwell shot his father.
With a gun.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you never know. I mean, he could have shot some penicillin up his ass to keep him from itching.
Probably needed some.
Okay,
after
I
he
don't-
did the Gigolos
okay.
episode on
He shot his dad. Now, let me ask you this, since you know all this stuff. Did he shoot his dad during this time, before, after?
No,
when?
he was much younger. I think he shot his dad before he got into wrestling.
Okay. By accident? Or
No, it was on purpose in the driveway.
How come I never heard that story?
I don't know. Maybe because you didn't ever talk to him because you called him a lackey and he just
Yeah, maybe so.
got his paycheck and ran off with it.
Shot his eye.
Did you talk at Starrcast with him, Tony?
No, I didn't. I didn't. What do you think? Everybody says, Every time I bring up Buff at Starrcast, everybody goes, What?
I don't have anything bad to say.
Okay. I mean, look, there's a lot of people that message me on Patron. This is what's the story with Buff at Starrcast?
What have I said on this show about it?
I don't know.
Then that's the story.
Okay. Just seems like somebody follows controversy everywhere he goes. I mean, he goes from shooting his dad.
Who, me?
No,
I didn't shoot my dad.
Okay, no. But he goes from shooting his dad to
He did shoot his dad.
Okay, to his mom shaving his bag.
That's true.
Okay, to the baby penis and.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? Can you say that again? What'd you say?
The baby penis and Cowboys for Angels, or whatever, or Angels for Cowboys, or whatever.
Was that on Cowboys for Angels?
Yeah.
He was on Casio. Do you not know the story? He was on a show called Gigolos, but it was highlighting his career as an escort on CowboysForAngels.com, and they shoot his unit. And Tony, I think, suggested that we should sell a hashtag Baby Dick on Showtime T-shirt. No. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, I didn't suggest that.
We don't owe the trademark to the Showtime logo. So, anyway, he's checking on his mom there.
Yeah, he's going to beat up the cameraman for getting close to his mom. You know, here's a good idea. Don't bring your mom out if you're concerned about her.
Well, you know it's a gimmick.
Yeah, I know. It's all a gimmick.
You're getting real fired up about
Yeah, okay. It's all a gimmick.
Big Vito steals a win.
How about that?
He's going to run off with a bag of money now.
Absolutely.
He's out of here. Fast, Sherry, get out of here.
Oh, Christ. So
He needs to start running right now. Joey Janela's in the crowd.
Oh, my God.
It's Little John.
What do we...
This is Cassio's cousin, Jody.
Oh, Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Is that PCO Quebecer?
It's...
No, that is not PCO. My goodness, it's Kiwi or Kiwi.
Kiwi.
It's Kiwi.
Kiwi.
And I feel like my mom has that jacket from Ernest the Cat Miller. Why have those house shoes?
Those are dirty.
Why, though?
Oh, go smack his face with it.
Laughing.
Yeah.
Because what are you supposed to look at him, though? In fairness, like, how could anybody be mad?
Yeah, the cat didn't give a shit, man. You fuck with him, he put you in a crazy match. And that was the story.
Well, he's demanding a match with the artist. And I think this might be the only person in wrestling history who has demanded a match with Prince Ikea. But old Kiwi has, and he's ready. There you go.
Oh, my God.
Cassio's cousin, Jody.
Paula Paulshock. Whoa. Positively Canyon. She was all that, wasn't she,
I thought it was
Cassie?
Pamela Paulshock. Is it Paula Paulshock?
It's a Pamela Paulshock. I don't who the fuck knows, but she looked good.
They have a lot in common.
Who does?
Kenyon and Pamela Paulshock.
And what would that be?
Well, I thought both would have done a bigger splash in the WWE. Like Pamela Paulshock feels like somebody WWE would be all about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And Kenyon, although he had a WWE run, to me, if you're Vince McMahon, why wouldn't you put him back in the Mortis mask and try to make some money? Like, he made so much money with Rey Mysterio just because of masks. And the Mortis thing, whether it was, silly or fun or whatever, it may not have been a main event gimmick. It still could have been something that could have sold stuff underneath. Hurricane, once upon a time, was one of the top merch sellers for the entire company. It was because of that. By the way, Canyon cutter on Mean Gene.
What the
Down
fuck?
goes Mean Gene.
Down goes fucking Mean Gene. Holy shit.
And here comes Buff running the check and sees that Canyon did this, and he finds out, rounds the corner, and there he is, Buff running as usual.
Yep, that's right.
DDT.
Oh, man. Hey, this show had a lot going on in it,
A
didn't it?
ton going on. That's one thing that you can give credit for Vince Russo. There's a ton going on, but sometimes a fair criticism is there's too much going on.
Yeah, right. Because if there's too much going on, nothing means anything. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And
Speaking of nothing meaning anything, here comes the artist formerly known as Prince Ikea. Now, obviously, they're ripping off with the purple color here, and his name formerly being Prince Ikea. He is the artist formerly known as,
Right.
Similar to the way Prince changed his name.
Right. And who's coming out with him? You can answer me anytime. Go ahead, answer me. Hello, am I in here by myself today?
Who's coming out with who?
Yeah. Who's coming out with the artist? It's Paisley. Paisley, which is Booker T's wife now. Is she not beautiful or what?
Yes, she's beautiful.
Absolutely. She's absolutely gorgeous. Ugh. I just think
she
she's
started as a Nitro girl.
as a Nitro girl. Absolutely, she did.
There's that.
And you know, that's one thing that Russo did. He used Nitro girls in wrestling angles, and he had them break away from being just Nitro girls. This was just this was a different era, man. Absolute different era. I was just, you know, Paisley's beautiful. She looks beautiful.
Who said she wasn't?
Yeah, well, absolutely. She was. Billy Silverman, the referee, and this kind of, I like this. I like this better than the artists or Prince Iaukea and the Prince. I like this version of it. He looked more rough, more rugged. He actually looked Samoan here, didn't he?
Well, here's the thing. I don't hate him as a performer. I've even told you that I thought, you know, he's one of the more interesting, unspoken about characters. But to me, the idea that you guys are thinking this is going to get people to change the channel from Raw,
Right.
I don't see it.
Well, because look, we didn't have the star power here, and here was the cold hard facts about WCW. We could take stars that were established by the WWF and bring them over to our TV show, and they would be stars. But we could not create stars on our own. The closest we came to creating a star on our own was Goldberg. Kevin Nash wasn't a star. We didn't create Kevin Nash or Scott Hall as stars, did we?
No.
I mean, we created
hired
Sting.
them.
Yeah. But I mean, we brought over Hogan, we brought over Macho Man, we brought over Hall and Nash, we brought over Roddy Piper. It was established stars by the WWE. We could not establish anybody else. These two guys weren't stars. But Vince, on the other hand, in the Attitude Era, established stars. There's no question about it. Stunning Steve Austin, Stone Cold.
You guys made Cactus Jack. You made Vader.
Really?
You made Sting.
You think we made Cactus Jack?
I do. I mean, you think he made himself as in world class?
No, I thought he made himself in the WWF.
No, well, I mean, he was made as Cactus Jack before he went over, in my opinion.
All right.
I mean, that's just my opinion. But you made Vader, you made Goldberg,
Right.
you made the Steiners. I mean, I think you could say you made some of those guys, but
Not these two.
no. Well, I mean, these guys, in fairness, these guys were never going to be big stars.
Right.
I mean, there's a reason they never went on to be huge stars in WWE, and everybody could say, "Oh, Vince proved them wrong." No.
Did either one of them end up working in the WWE?
If they were, it was just developmental for a little bit. They were never on TV doing anything.
Right. But, you know, that's the roster we had at that time, so we had to make the best out of it.
No, I'm not arguing that at all. But it is interesting to me that you say you guys couldn't make stars. Why do you think that is? I mean, is the only person capable of making stars Vince McMahon? And if you're not Vince McMahon, you can't make stars?
I always thought that.
Okay. So Ric Flair, not a star?
No, see, you know what you...
Dusty Rhodes, not a star? Roddy Piper, not a star?
I'm talking about this era right here, right now.
Okay. So Eric Bischoff couldn't make stars?
No.
Goldberg didn't count?
No.
I mean,
Not compared to what Vince could do.
you're producing television here.
Oh, Jesus. Come back on me, okay?
I mean, this is definitely the era where you just Tony Schiavone, right? Just throwing
Yes.
your hands up and saying, I can't do anything.
Rob was just an announcer back at this time. Yeah.
I'm taking the producer check. I'm just not, working.
No, it was an announcer check.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just went to TV. You didn't go to the office.
Not much, no.
Well, I mean, that's clear. I mean, look what's on TV. Right now, if this guy rings your doorbell and says he wants to date your daughter, where are you at on it?
Yeah, I'm sending Casio to beat his fucking ass. That's what I'm doing.
I can't beat him. He just beat Teddy Bruschi right there in the ring.
Uh-oh.
Process that as a security guard from WCW for Scott Steiner.
Exactly.
He just murdered.
Seriously, it looked like Travis Tritt with hepatitis.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Yeah, go ahead. Beat the fuck out of him. We don't care.
What makes a wrestling GM's office are fake ficus trees.
Why he cleaned it off himself?
Well, that's a great call to keep him from throwing it off. There's nothing I can think.
That's exactly right. When Scott Steiner walks in the building,
Just throw all your shit off.
Exactly. Make sure everything's nailed down. Because as we know, at Starrcast, you know, he picked up that chair after you ran away like a little bitch. He picked up that chair and threw it at you. Oh, Kevin Nash in the house.
Well, he's going to get fined. He's really late.
Okay.
He's really like.
Promotional considerations paid for by Medasia.
Oh, the big wiggle.
Oh, holy shit. Oh, is he ever? Oh, my God. It's MIA.
Okay.
Bombs away.
General Hugh G. Rection.
Hugh G. Rection. And that's...
The Wall.
The Wall. He became a different...
Lash LaRue.
Fucking Lash LaRue's in this?
Yep.
Where is he?
Private.
Oh, there he is. Look at that fucking...
And there's Loco, a.k.a. Chavo. And there's Major Gun. Lash LaRue is from Casio Kid's hometown.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
You know what? You did need... You should have beat that motherfucker's ass. Take a look at that piece of shit.
Wait, are you talking about... By the way, right now, Hugh Morris is doing his best Jim Neidhart, is he not?
I guess he is. But look at this.
Hey, Cassie, have you looked up the real Tylene Buck on Twitter? Yeah.
What'd you say, all the way live?
All the way live.
Now, Cassie, I think you're going to get a kick out of this. Coming to the ring right now is one of the more underrated wrestlers of all time, Mr. Lance Storm. He's got the United States title around his waist. He's dragging to the ring the hardcore title, which he won the prior week. And he's renamed these belts. Instead of the United States title, now it's the Canadian title.
Right.
Strong move.
And he's renaming the hardcore title now the Saskatchewan Hardcore International title, the SHIT.
I love Lance Storm, man.
He's going to be challenging in just a minute for the Cruiserweight Championships. He'll take on Chavo from MIA. And if he's successful, he's going to be Austin Aries before Austin Aries was a thing. He'll have 3 world title or 3 championship titles. There it is, Saskatchewan Hardcore International title. Shit.
What? I love this. Could I get serious for a moment? Lance was a good performer, man. Did he go on to the WWE?
He did, yes.
Good.
And he's now runs a very successful training school, wrestling school, where a lot of his guys you can actually see wrestle for the WWE now. But one of his newest, most high-profile students is Rey Mysterio's son.
Really?
How about that?
That is very cool. Because, you know, you see a lot of wrestlers these days who say, I was trained by so-and-so. Yeah. And most of the guys who train, I feel most of the guys who train people are just taking their money.
Sure.
Because unless you can get them booked, what the fuck is training about?
But clearly, if Lance Storm's your trainer, that's legit. That's different.
Apparently, that's right. Yeah. Absolutely. So I don't see why they didn't use Lance at NXT. Let him work down there at the Performance Center.
I mean, he's probably enjoying living in Canada and being self-employed and setting his own hours and making more money.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
That probably is so. He was a great performer. No question about it.
He's also a guy who never really needed the check. This is a guy who has a reputation for, if he made $100,000 in a year, found a way to wind up with 101.
Really? That's kind of the Scott Steiner principle.
The Scott Steiner, Mick Foley, except when his big cash out retirement plan was a wrestling school, not a goddamn Shoney's.
Or like with Ole Anderson, a lumber mill in Wisconsin.
How did that work?
He apparently made a lot of money.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He just had a birthday recently.
Did he really?
I think he's like 76 years old.
Wow. I ought to go down and see him.
Hey, hypothetically, this is just me and you talking.
Yeah.
Nobody's listening. You in on Flair's 70th? February.
He turned 70 in February?
Yeah. We're going to do a big party he doesn't know about.
Wow.
He's not going to listen to this. He won't know. Should be fun, though, huh?
I don't know.
See that?
I don't know.
Flair 70?
Flair. So, what are we going to do at Flair 70?
Well, we're going to take him to Vegas. we're going to give him the Tony Schiavone treatment.
Oh, right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
In the year 2000, right here, Tony, if somebody said, can't wait for Ric Flair's 70th birthday party, would you believe him?
No, I say it'd have been long gone. But it's like Conrad had said, you know, we're not going to celebrate Ric Flair's 70th birthday. We're going to celebrate Zombie Flair's 70th birthday.
Yeah, I'm a Zombie Flair.
It's Zombie Flair.
Thing.
That's right. Wow. 70th birthday.
Man, these guys are two of the more underrated performers.
No question.
I don't think Lance Storm's capable of having a bad match. I'm sure he would say it's happened, but I just don't know that I've ever seen it.
No. I saw you and I called one of the ECW pay-per-views.
And it was tremendous.
Absolutely. Great performer and all of it. I really liked, just to let you know, they moved us around many places. They moved us, we had our set in the back.
You like sitting ringside?
I like sitting ringside, but I like sitting back like that.
Yeah, not up against it.
Not up against the ring.
It's too close to really see anything, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And it's too close to where, people would fall on your ass. And, Cactus Jack fell on me one time.
Really?
Yeah, I had to go to the hospital.
What?
What happened?
Just sprained my arm.
Your whole arm.
How does that work?
No, just half my fucking arm. Okay,
just
he fell right on my arm and it twisted my arm just like that. Twisted just like.
And he went to the ER.
Went to the ER. Yeah.
Did you get an ace bandage or?
I got an ace bandage.
And then they put like a
sling.
I put it in a sling.
And they gave me dinosaur band-aid.
They gave me 3 years. They gave me a 3-year prescription of Percocet. Okay.
And then you sold them to Jake the Snake.
You made a pretty penny off of them back in the day.
You're in direct competition with DDP's accountability crib.
But I did.
You're responsible for the Percocet pipeline in WCW.
2 things happened to me, and they were both during Cactus Jack matches. Number 1 was Cactus Jack fell on me. I think it was in Savannah at the Clash of the Champions.
Hypothetically, if Medusa fell on you, would you have went to the ER?
I wouldn't have gone to the ER. I would have said, fall on me again. That happened, number 1.
Up, down, squirt.
Okay. That was number 1. And number 2, the spin a wheel, make a deal match with he and Vader.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
They bled all over me. I mean, bled.
And you got
eyes.
really nervous.
I did. In my eyes, and got blood in my eyes.
You said you had herpa hepa hiv or something.
Herpa hepa. Well, I got AIDS tested.
Immediately.
Now, let's run through that.
No, I got AIDS tested in 2016.
You thought Vader and Cactus Jack were having enough random hookup sex that they had given you AIDS.
Through the eye.
No.
If The Rock bled on you, if Stan Lane bled on you, versus Leon White and Mick Foley, like, you're fine.
No, look.
It means you got some Nabisco in you. That's all that means.
You guys have obviously not had anybody bleed on you before. Have you?
No.
Okay. All right. There you go. So don't.
I got a good run at
don't
that,
go
too.
judging me because I had somebody bleed on me. Okay.
Is that the most you've ever been injured during your wrestling career?
That's the most I've been ever. They wanted Vince Russo wanted Tank Abbott to push me, and I said, not a fucking chance.
That would have been a good story.
Yeah, I know. You would have loved it, but I didn't do it. I absolutely.
He's won. Look, he's the belt collector.
Yeah, he's got another one, right, Conrad? You're exactly right.
He's got all 3 now.
All 3 belts.
Did he rename this one?
He did rename WCW. He suggested that it be called, instead of World Championship Wrestling, it be called World Canadian Wrestling.
Yeah, this was a cruiserweight belt.
Dave Hancock.
It would be the cruiserweight underling next title. It's probably what it would have been.
Is it? Let's see. Is it
Yeah,
Canadian? Is it Canadian?
No, but cruiserweight.
Oh, cruiserweight underling.
Underling next title. It could have been, possibly. Don't spell that out. Okay. Oh, my God. Here comes Kevin Nash to the ring. Thank God he bailed me out of that joke. And here he comes.
Got that jersey on.
Yeah, he sure does.
Big fan of number 67.
Big fan of number 67. What does that 67 have to do with anything?
Nobody knows.
It was some sort of fashion.
No, it wasn't like food.
Did Abercrombie and Bitch have like a fashion shirt? Or
Abercrombie and who?
Fitch have a fashion shirt with number 67. Okay. Yeah. I got 3 titles, motherfucker. Get the fuck away from me. Ooh. So he just won another title, so Big Sexy's going to fucking lame.
Why do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You just put a guy over and immediately squash him.
Exactly.
You undo all the good you just did.
He's so good. He's got 3 of our belts, and then he gets smashed in 5 seconds.
You see, Casio. What I've been hearing here is something I've been hearing for the last 87 episodes. The man who should be promoting wrestling is to my right here. There's yeah.
story.
Yeah, true story. So, absolutely. You got more on the ball than most of them.
What do you think about Kevin Nash always putting his right hand in his pocket? There are entire threads on message boards that Kevin Nash can't help but put his hand in his pocket.
Okay. Well, some guys rub their hands together. Some guys, you just sometimes when you're talking, you don't know what to do with that hand. Luger knew what to do with it. He always drew lines with the other hand when he was talking. So just putting, I don't know, maybe he's feeling himself off. I don't know. Playing, I don't know. Maybe there was a hole in the pocket and he would just. What do you think?
That escalated.
I asked you. I thought you were his close personal friend.
No, I'm not a close. I was friendly with him, but I was not a close personal friend.
But you went straight to he's fingering himself.
No,
That's what you said.
I'm just giving the possibilities.
Do you know he's alive and can hear this too?
No, I'm sure he is.
He's probably got your home address.
I'm sure he does.
I'm
I'm sure he does. I've lived in the same place for 30 years. So.
By the way, I heard rumor and innuendo is that listeners on Patreon have secured your home address and now send you shit.
Yes, they have. As a matter of fact, that's why I've secured another address for them to send me shit.
You don't want to come into the house?
No.
Are you worried they're going to send some anthrax to Lois?
No. But
oh, you don't want to keep all the crazy girls over there.
No, that's not it.
They won't say that Tony Schiavone.
No, that's not it either.
Got that 2% audience.
That's not it either.
What is it?
I'm getting to it. Here's what it is. The fact that boxes come to my house and Lois sometimes does not go out of the house until late at night to walk the dogs, or maybe she won't go out of the house for 3 or 4 days. And if I'm on the road, the box will stay out there, and I've had shit rained on and everything. So I just send it to another place, and they take care of it for me, and I go and check it out.
Lois can't be trusted with your boxes.
Exactly. She can't be trusted with my mail.
Wow.
So your box is not safe with Lois. Lois abuses your boxes.
No, the
By the
mail.
way, I'm hearing the same thing he's hearing.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Lois lets your box get
I'm sure you
too
are.
wet.
Yeah, fuck.
Lois lets your box get too wet.
So,
You need to go somewhere where it's drier.
right.
You like dry box.
I'm just trying to take care of my own business. Okay.
And your boxes have nothing to do with Lois.
Right. Why does he have his hands in his pocket?
So he's cutting a promo right now about Goldberg saying, I used to be a bouncer and I would beat up the football players in Atlanta and in Detroit. And in basketball, which is what I played, we didn't slap each other on the ass like in football. Mm-hmm. I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a football player. I'm a fighter. I don't lose fights. I had to beat up PCO in Montreal. And now here comes Madeja and Scott Steiner with a fucking pipe.
Wow. An amazing look, isn't it?
Me and you were talking about this off air. I don't think anybody has ever looked like Scott Steiner does right now.
I agree. I mean, it was like when he used the word freaks, he was talking about his girls, but he was a freak. I mean, he had a freakish fucking.
He looks
muscle.
like a Mr. Olympia candidate.
Yep.
Who knows how to do a Hurricane Rana.
That's right.
It can make a mean cheeseburger, apparently.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So this is going to be the setup, everyone, if you can remember back 18 years, to where eventually they're going to have a straitjacket match between them.
Boy, you're just giving spoilers left and right here.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's 18 years ago. It's not like, just it's your memory. And Madeja, man, she looked freaking good too. And Scott was like, man, saying you piece of shit and motherfucker and things like that. And here they go. And again, here comes Doug Dillinger waddling out.
And by the way, one of the security guards here, the one that Scott Steiner, and you're going to get a close-up of his side profile of his face in just a minute, is Chris Harris of the former America's Most Wanted NWA TNA tag team, and then he would go on to be Braden Walker for a cup of coffee in the WWE. So you do have some real WCW security, and then you've got some enhancement guys, some some young guys who want to be a big deal but aren't quite yet. You saw Chris Harris take the bump there. That's who went down.
Well, there's Chris right there, isn't trying to pull him
Yes.
back? Yeah. And, in a pull apart like this, there's Chris. Again, Scott Steiner was a dangerous fucker, man. He would snap, and you just never knew what he was going to do next. Welcome back. Moments ago on WCW Monday Nitro, brought to you by Mozzarella Chicken Supreme at Wendy's. A big pull apart.
They need to bring that back, by the way.
You like that sandwich?
I'd pull it apart.
All right, now there we go.
This is the dumbest segment of the entire show to me.
Right.
He's demanding a match with Steiner tonight, right now, and Miller doesn't want to give it to him, and then says, "You know what? If you're going to do it, here's what you're going to do. Put this on him. This is a straitjacket, and then just beat him till you get tired. Now, if you lose, he's going to beat you till he gets tired. So go put that on."
Well, his desk is still cleared. He didn't pick any of it up after Scott left.
And it just so happened he had a straitjacket on the floor when the guy
Right.
walked in.
That's a true story.
That's
too.
right. Just his own box of
He's
gimmicks.
like, just in case.
Just in case, I'm going to put a straitjacket in here. Double J, slap nuts. Here it comes, baby. Now, this is going to be, if I recall.
A candle liquor.
Go ahead.
I don't want to ruin the show.
Okay.
Too late.
You're going to be you're going to be able to sing Candy Liquor here pretty soon. Because we got a Viagra on a pole match, and we got some good looking women coming up here, man. So listen up, slap nuts. You know what? I've been in contact with Jeff Jarrett recently, and can you believe he has the audacity to call me Slappy?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he may think that his term slap nuts was cool back then, but it's nothing compared to slap dick. Okay.
You think you like dick better than nuts?
I like the term slap dick better than slap nuts. Okay.
That's what I said.
No, you didn't.
What?
You said dick and nuts. You didn't say the word slap.
Well, slap is common between the two.
Right. So anyway,
So far, we've learned you like dick better than nuts, and you prefer dry boxes. Was that a fact? Those are facts.
Lois's boxes get too wet for him.
oh God.
I mean, these.
Well, listen. Say whatever you want. If I'm alive after what happened in Vegas, nothing else bad can
You
happen.
said a box will come in the middle of the night.
Okay.
It did in Vegas. I'll tell you that. Hey, so you know what's weird is we taught Tony the definition of blanket party in Las Vegas. Now our version is different than the military. There's a blanket involved. And there's some beating. But it's a little different.
Oh Lord. Oh God.
You look like a big burrito wrapped in that blanket.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God, the lights went out
God.
again. It's Sting! And he doesn't have the hoodie on this time.
Or bat or graphics.
Got the lower third there.
Eventually.
And so we're going to have a little impromptu match. Which
Process that.
Okay.
We've got former world champion Jeff Jarrett.
Yep.
The franchise, Sting.
Right.
You're not advertising the match a week ahead of time, 3 days ahead of time, the day of.
Right.
Even a minute before.
Right.
It just happens.
You know what that tells you? You can't afford to turn us off, right?
Well,
You got to keep it on because
We
you
didn't
never know.
to turn it on, though.
Yeah, that was the trouble. Nobody turned it on.
There you go. Stinger splat. Oh, he missed. Completely missed. Oh, man. And I'm not sure the fans are even into this.
By the way, I met a guy last week
Oh, boy.
who had a Nitro ring skirt, like the exact identical style to the ones that we're seeing on the ring right here.
Right.
Identical to that.
Uh-huh.
Tried to sell it to me.
And
Yeah, guess.
guess how much?
Guess how much he wanted for a Nitro ring skirt from the year 2000?
Oh, I would say $2,500.
$50,000.
Really?
No. Are you shitting me?
No.
So that's why he's had it since 2000.
Yes.
You can look at it. It's in the garage on your way out. I'm just kidding. No, fuck. I'm like, dude, this fucking
$50,000.
It's from 2000. Ugh.
Jesus Christ! It's not a bad looking ring skirt, but 50.
No, it's cool. But here's the other thing about ring skirts. Like when you get one, what are you gonna do with it?
Right.
It's so big. How are you
Right.
gonna display it?
You
That's
just-
what she said.
You're just gonna put it up in your bedroom. 3 walls.
What Lois could do is she could use it
Oh boy,
to put over the front patio, keep the box from getting wet.
that's an idea.
That's a good call.
Good call.
Box cover. That's
Okay.
a good call.
Hey, you know what? I kind of like the ring skirt and the ring ropes being red and all this stuff. And also, I do want to say we've talked a lot about Klondike Bill on this show.
Not today.
Not today, we haven't, but during the course of what happened when.
Sure.
This was the time that he was very, very sick. As a matter of fact, he would later this year pass away in 2000. As we were on our way to Australia, and he was very, very sick at this time. He still would show up to work, and he would still come there, but he couldn't do much, and he was just a great man. Wrestling guys, I'm with the chosen one. Rude Boy is hardcore.
I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Are we back to reading signs?
Yeah, just some of those crazy signs.
You went from a Klondike Bill memorial to reading signs? Just like that?
I didn't know what the best transition would be. I could have gone.
That one it.
I could have gone from. I could have gone from a Klondike Bill memorial to what the fuck are we looking at? Okay.
That is your reaction when you came to my room Friday night. Let me ask this. How comfortable would Klondike Bill have been at my bachelor party?
Oh, he would have been in the front row.
He'd been making sandwiches, wouldn't
Yes, he would have been. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he would have been peeling off pieces of lunch meat with his teeth.
Kayfabe the HJ.
What? What are you trying to say? Okay.
Not for me. For
Okay.
you.
That's what he would have said. I'd have done. That's where he would have been. God bless Klondike
Speaking of
Bill.
Vegas, have you seen that much cream corn in a room before? Have you? I personally
Lord.
not. Personally, I had not.
You
Yeah.
didn't think it was going to come back out, did you? But it did.
Oh, down goes Jarrett. I think I'm going to just start calling action again here. Oh. He.
What was Mickey J trying to do right there?
He deserved that.
I mean, Jeff Jarrett learned that on the farm in Tennessee. You don't get behind a goat like that. They will kick. If his daddy taught him anything.
One. But Mickey's still getting kicked in the nuts. Still counted 2. Wow. Fans are looking for another run in here.
One of the guys who helped build WCW.
Yep.
One of the guys who helped kill WCW.
Wow. How about
Scorpion
that?
Death Drop. That's going to get it done. 1, 2, 3. And you see Jeff holding his head.
Uh-huh.
He's going to start touching his fingers here like he's hurt for real.
Really?
We're going to acknowledge it. We're going to keep it moving. Yeah, watch Jarrett. You'll see he's selling it a little bit and touching his fingers.
Uh-huh.
Like he's got a stinger of some sort.
Right.
Pardon the pun.
Uh-huh.
The referee gives
He's
no
got a
fucks. He's out of here.
Yeah. So was Jeff really hurt at that time, or he's just selling?
I don't know. I think he's selling.
Okay.
Might be
It
selling.
looked like
global-
he dropped right on the chair.
Yeah, it
He
did.
did not.
Oh.
What, you got a different angle than we did or something?
No, I watched it earlier today.
Okay. There's trainer Danny.
You're so confident about it.
No, that's right. All right, moments ago, let's take a look at another
You
angle.
fucks decide. Dude.
Okay. Here we go. No, he missed it completely.
Did you have a different angle? Did you have a different angle?
No, the same angle you did.
Yeah.
I didn't
Obviously.
know you had did research for this show. Okay.
We literally watched it together before you got here. We literally watched it
So
together.
he had seen the difference.
Yes.
And who's in the Bethesda thing?
Double J.
Bethesda.
Yeah, it's the Bethesda Medical
They're
Center.
back.
Oh, we're going to hit somebody else with a guitar?
By the way, that car holds up. Still looks fantastic.
Yeah. And this is Booker T is
Smells
apparently
like a black and mild though.
Booker T's. For God's, could you tell me where the Stooge is? I'm the Stooge, motherfucker. I'm the one everybody hates. No, I'm looking for the other Stooges over there. It's our Stooge office over there. Watch out! I'll stab you in the back as you walk away.
He was blocking the loading dock, by the way.
Of course he was. He was looking for. He was out looking for blowjobs.
There's a chiropractor.
It's true.
What?
Chat me up here about Sean Stasiak on the left, who's now a chiropractor, a.k.a. Meat. I don't know that you knew that, but he would go on to be called Meat.
Meat at the WWF. Right, I'd heard
And then
that.
here comes Chuck Palumbo,
Uh-huh.
who would go on to do a gay wedding with Billy Gunn. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Well, wait a minute. Time out. As a TV show? On a WWE TV show?
As
Or-
opposed to what?
No, or was it a real gay wedding?
Well, I mean, what,
I mean,
would it have been a
are we?
big deal
Was
for
it
us?
this? Is this a wrestling angle you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
By the way, the Undertaker's not really dead. Just wanted to mention that.
Right. I know because
How
they're.
about Chronic here with the green lights
Yeah.
and the smoke?
Oh, blowing the smoke.
Yeah. How about that?
I mean, it's a cool deal for Chronic. Are you in the loop on Chronic?
The tag team or dope
Oh, you know about the dope.
and 419. Yes,
Oh, tell me about 419.
that's dope. That's all I. Yeah. Is this show just to show how fucking uncool I am?
Yes.
Is that all? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay.
By the way, it says they are the token champions,
Oh, the token champions. Okay.
which is great. But no, 420 is supposed to be a drug reference.
420?
And they've changed it a little bit.
Okay.
419.
419.
But in real life, if you're like, oh, son, it's 419, time to smoke dope, that's not accurate. It's 420. Now, how about this for a little hodgepodge action? Vampiro and the Great Muta.
Wow.
Tag team. Vampiro, of course, over like Rover, one of the all-time legends in Mexico, and maybe the first major superstar from Japan in the WWE in America. What do you think?
Yeah, I would think so.
I'll never forget you guys let Muta go undefeated for what felt like forever, and then he did a tournament at a Starrcade, and Flair beat him in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was
Stupid.
That's when I was in the WWF.
But you still knew it was stupid.
Yes, but you're blaming me for it. You said y'all.
Oh, I didn't know y'all was WWE. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'll start correcting that.
Okay. Back then, I was part of WWE.
What would it cost for me to get you to wear some pants like Vampiro's wearing here?
I may wear some of what Vampiro's wearing with a shirt like Booker T wore at the next live show we do.
Oh, that would be so great.
Wouldn't that be great?
I would love that, especially if you had like some wallet chains and you painted your face up.
Jindrak and O'Hare.
How about that time you had your face painted with cream corn?
Wow.
The velocity
Shut
at
up.
which it came
Shut up.
out.
Shut
was
up.
Spectacular.
Shut up. Shut up. Isaac 420.
There's the cream corn. So who's the ginger referee?
Who's the what?
The gingerbread man.
Oh, I don't know who he is. I don't know.
He's reacting to the shots.
Well,
Yeah,
He's like, oh.
it's like Charles Robinson
yeah.
if he had no soul.
Right. Yeah.
I remember back in the day during this, Sean O'Hare always looked like a badass to me.
He did. I thought Sean O'Hare had a huge upside, and unfortunately, he's no longer with us.
When did he pass away?
I don't know, 10 years ago, maybe?
Really?
Maybe less.
That's a shame. And I know Brian Adams is no longer with us as well.
That's right. Vampiro's still here.
Right.
Screwing up AAA pay-per-views.
And
Did you see that recently?
No.
So in Mexico, they have what they call Triple Mania, which is like their WrestleMania. It's the biggest Mexican wrestling show for AAA
Right.
every year.
Got it.
And this year they had like multiple feeds. Of course, you had your Spanish feed because, the show was huge there.
Right.
They did an English commentary version for Twitch. So you could just watch it on Twitch.
Okay.
And your boy Matt Stryker did the play-by-play, and they had Vampiro doing color.
All right.
Well, they're supposed to do a segment where Conan sort of calls him out. And, of course, those are probably the two biggest legends in the more modern wrestling era down there.
Right.
And Conan calls him out, but they're supposed to play Back in Black from AC/DC, which is probably not licensed because it's Mexico. And then he would approach the ring, get up from the commentary table and approach the ring. But somebody forgot to play the music. So Vampiro pulls the headset off and says to someone off camera, hey, they need to play my music.
Put your microphone back to your mouth. There you go.
And then he pulls it away again and he says, hey, somebody play my music. And he pulls the microphone away again and says, hey, seriously, somebody play my music. Then he just puts the headset back on and says into the mic, play my music. And he says it again. Will somebody play my music? And then, for the love of fucking God, play my fucking music. And then he does it one more time. Play my fucking music right now. And then they finally do. And then he starts walking to the ring.
Wow.
But I just thought, of all the ways you can handle that,
Yeah, I know.
like to me, it might even be better if you just get up and walk around the ring, let the heat build.
Right.
The fans will start reacting. They know what's
Sure.
coming. When you
Right.
stand up, they'll figure it out. When you approach the ring, they'll figure it out. If you start
Sure.
circling the ring, they'll figure it out.
Right.
If the production truck figures it out and plays the music, then you get in. And if they don't, you make a lap or two and then get in.
Right.
But by then the crowd's built. But as it was, everybody's just waiting.
Wow.
Waiting. So it made Botchamania, which I'll have to send you a link to.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I feel like I'm privileged right now. I'm here with half the Botchamania panel from Starrcast.
We had a great time, didn't we?
We had a fantastic time.
Yes, we did.
How about the little run-in at the end with Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, it was all really good. It was all really good. Had a great time.
I feel bad for Great Muta. Just getting jobbed out here.
Yeah.
I mean, just giving him no offense at all and just squash. Same thing for Vampiro.
Yeah, you're right. Well, again, you got a clusterfuck of a match anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Dragon screw leg whip.
Real question. Biggest
Okay.
star in America of all these guys. The guy who would be Adam Bomb and Wrath. The guy who would be Crush. Great Muta. Vampiro. Jindrak. O'Hare.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say since I didn't pay attention to much after 2001, but I would think it would be Muta as far as wrestlers are concerned.
Talking about the Great Muta?
The Great Muta.
Man, that swanton from a big dude is
Yeah.
still impressive.
That's good.
A lot of length on it, too.
Absolutely. That's what she said. Thank you very much.
We've been hanging out a lot.
Yeah, too much. Oh, God. So who wins the championship here?
Well, there's a bit of a debate here.
Yeah.
Is it Chronic
Yeah?
or is it the Natural Born Thrillers?
I don't know. It's, I guess they give the belts to Chronic. Meanwhile, the guys in the face paint have just jobbed out to 4 guys, right?
Yeah, the only thing we know for sure is that Muta lost.
Right. Muta.
Where did that come from, Casio?
The Great Muta?
Yes.
That sounds like an Alabama pronunciation
Yeah, that's
of
just
it.
why I called him on one of the first podcasts I was on with you guys.
And now they get the
Ooh.
guys with the belt and get a little spit in the face, a little mist. They're probably blinded forever.
Yep. Oh, there's some red mist, too.
Oh,
Have you ever
that's
got
from,
hit with the mist?
Me, no.
Tony?
No, haven't.
he did Friday.
That was cream corn the first one.
You guys always going to go back to that, aren't you?
Well, listen, you're the one who was trying to party. We were telling you to slow down.
Oh, no, they're the champs, and they're eating the belt.
Oh, right.
What's funny is Casio in the back was doing his best Jim
Whoa.
Ross impression, yelling, "Good God Almighty, he's been broken in half! Stop the damn match! That man's got a family! Oh, she's stomping a mud hole in him and walking it dry! He's giving her all he's got, and she's tough
$2 steak.
If he'd have said sassafras, I'd have stopped.
Yeah, that's the safe word.
That's a safe word.
And Conrad was over there doing his Kevin Nash impression, fingering himself in his pocket.
I do not co-sign that. By the way, they just told Ernest Miller.
Yeah.
Ernest Miller just told Shane Douglas,
Yeah.
you're in a Viagra on a pole match tonight with Billy Kidman.
Right.
And to console Shane and calm him down, Tori says, you don't need to get up for this match tonight.
Jindrak, bless his heart. He wasn't that good of a talker.
You know, he was considered for a spot in Evolution. Randy Orton, Batista, Ric Flair, Triple H. It almost wasn't Batista. It was almost Jindrak.
Wow.
Just think. Had it went differently, maybe Jindrak was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Or
Probably not.
Spectre.
How about Tori Wilson here, as you and Bruce would say, all the way live? Before you got here today, Casio, Tony posed the question to me, if you had to smell one butthole in professional wrestling, who would it be? And I swear it was happening when this entrance happened. And I looked at him and said, if you're going to say Shane Douglas.
I wasn't going to say Ernest Miller.
Well, what if it was Billy Kid? By the way, that is the best bottle of Viagra ever.
That's right.
It's a giant old school, like an old timey medicine bottle.
Had snake oil in it.
Yeah, so I feel like it's next to the moonshine that just says XXX on the jug.
It originally said elixir.
Yes. Acme Elixir. Vanilla extract. So, by the way, Shane Douglas is the second person to say the word shit on this program.
Yeah.
During the Scott Steiner promo earlier, he said shit, and now Shane's going to say, I'm tired of all this sex tape shit. And somebody on commentary, I won't say who, says, oh. By the way, look right behind Shane. It looks like it's Tony Schiavone's cousin cutting a promo. When they get a wide shot, that's Tony Schiavone's promo. Look at it. Look, that is Adam and Gloria. Look,
Apparently down there underneath the ring,
they are.
according to his son.
They're trapped.
You think I look like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you're
He really could have been your cousin.
Oh, you guys are full of shit. Speaking of being full of shit, look at this. Kidman. But go
Why
ahead.
would I make that up?
Well, you technically.
Why would you make that up? Why? You would never make up anything, would you?
No.
See, Casio knows. I'm a truth teller.
I get it now. I know why you invited Casio here. Okay.
I didn't. He has a key. He just- he has a key.
Hey, did you see him let me in today?
No.
Weird.
All of a sudden I look back. Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck's this eating chicken wings?
Besides Conrad's dog.
She had the turkey.
Now I'm contemplating whether she ate some before I had them. That's going to be an issue.
By the way, Shane Douglas, to me, will always be, no matter what, an ECW wrestler.
Right.
That's where I first really became acquainted with him and became a fan of his work. I never really liked his WCW stuff nearly as well. Why do you think that was? Do you think it was the elimination of cursing or...
Yeah.
I mean, what was it about his ECW character I enjoyed so much?
It was so raw and just was so much really how Shane Douglas really is. And of course, during the if I'm right, during the ECW promos, he hammered Ric Flair a lot, didn't he?
Yes, he called him Dick Flair.
There you go. So you got by with a lot of stuff on ECW, and of course, kids your age at that time loved that stuff. And of course, he had Francine with him too, and that helped.
Anything you want to say about that? You were
No, I don't want to say
making a
anything about
list
it.
earlier. And
No.
Yeah, this all came up from your mind. I love that move right there. It reminds me of like the old Mr. Perfect neck breaker. I think he did it the opposite direction, but it was still awesome.
Called the franchiser, I believe is what we call it.
Really? Look at you.
Yeah. How about this?
Rolling suplexes.
Very cool.
Did Did you see recently on WWE TV, they had a competitor named Cedric Alexander do a suplex from the ring to the floor and then keep it hooked and then suplex him onto the floor?
Did not see that.
Never
no.
unhooked.
Wow.
Really something to see.
So I can't remember the rules of this match. I guess it's whoever gets the Viagra.
Yes, whoever gets the Viagra wins, which
But you
really,
climbed up there a second ago.
it's been, yeah, but nobody's grabbed the Viagra yet.
Yeah, but again, do they use it right then? Do they hit the other person over there with the bottle?
What do you mean use it?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
What does that mean? Use
Well,
it?
I'll tell you what that means. You wait, motherfucker, and see what happens. Billy Kidman is going to have like 3 of the Nitro girls follow him.
Why are you giving spoilers left and right?
I don't
now?
know.
I've never seen
I just think that, wow. I just think that, we were kind of like overly smutty here.
Tony, as they were coming to the ring, you asked who had the best smelling butthole.
I didn't.
That's a true statement.
Okay. Look at that signs.
Who has a 10-inch microphone?
It's a David Penzer has a 10-inch microphone. Those are some creative
I
signs.
think that's accurate.
Wow. Fisherman Suplex.
Why was that called the Fisherman Suplex?
Because
Hooked a leg.
that was better than what I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say it was developed by a fisherman back in 1834.
Yeah, Captain Vandy Camp. Long John Silver.
Long John Silver.
Get it.
Yeah.
No.
Serious business. If Tori's your valet, do you need Viagra?
I wouldn't think so. But then again, I don't know. Oh, by the way, our buddy, and we put it on Patreon, our buddy Paul Bromwell sent me that care package, which had Blue Chews in it.
No, it didn't.
Oh, yes, it did.
He bought Blue Chew and sent you his drugs.
Yeah, he bought Blue
That's
Chews.
prescribed drugs he's sending you. And you just admitted to a crime right now.
That's a felony.
Yeah, he shipped it too. So thanks for outing
Okay.
a member of our fan base.
Listen,
who was clearly supporting
I
us.
even
He's going
showed
to
it.
prison now.
I even showed it on the video. If you would watch the videos I put on Patron, I went Blue Chews, and Lois says, "What are you going to do with that?"
Well, we'll put some money on your books, Bromwell, when you're in the pen for shipping drugs across state lines that aren't prescribed.
Okay.
By the way, Kidman got the Viagra.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Wow, and not only that, look at this. Cuddy's back on the bottle, which is,
What do you think was in there, Tony? Skittles?
no.
He just said it was his Percocets from Cactus Jack. It's funny. I feel like we need a rap instrumental here to Molly Percocets.
Here's an idea. Don't use a glass bottle. Jesus criminy, guys.
Have you ever heard the song Mask Off from Future, Tony?
No.
Mask off. Fuck it, mask off.
No.
It's going to be something you're going to hear a lot in the next
Oh,
coming
my
weeks.
God. Oh.
You know, old Slick Johnson out there is trying to crush up that Viagra and snort it.
There's pills everywhere.
And glass, too.
That was rude of her.
Well, what's franchise trying to do here?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he's chewing them up.
He's chewing them up.
Oh.
Oh,
Can he overdose on them?
I don't know.
I wonder if A-Rod needed any of those.
Whoa,
Next up, Tylene Buck. Applying makeup in the back.
Hey, look.
Stacy
Keebler.
Who's probably
A lot of sniffing.
Coming up, Nash.
with a straitjacket.
With the straight. Stop that. Oh, and Medeja.
You told him to stop. He stopped.
Okay. Oh, my God. Stacy Keebler could not look bad.
I agree.
Just could not look bad.
I hate my brother-in-law.
Take this in the ring, girls.
Here's the most disappointing part of the whole show.
Put her
right
head in the toilet. Oh, the shower. Turn it on.
Oh my God!
need that.
What is happening?
I need that.
And she can't even figure out how to turn it on.
No, she can't.
So disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah, see, now we go from a... Whoa. What was I talking about?
You okay?
We go from a Viagra on a pole match to this.
Oh, catering.
Oh, yes, sir.
What?
And, a Twinkie. She stuffed a Twinkie down her mouth.
Sure she did.
Calm down, Casio. You're getting a little breathy.
Oh, yeah. So okay, now listen. Stop.
What's going on?
Okay. And a little cake, if you will.
Oh my God, she hit her for real. Oh my God, that was serious.
That was serious. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So we go to a food fight between two voluptuous women. And meanwhile, what the fuck's going on in the
David
ring?
Flair is getting the fuck beat out of him by the wall.
I have no idea.
Look at these guys.
We might as well take a shot at these guys in the ring. Oh, God. This is one of the members of
That's the
MIA.
wall.
Yeah, but he didn't go by the wall at that time. I don't know what he went by, but it wasn't a wall. Oh, my God. Look at those kids trying to reach out.
Sure they did.
Yeah. Wow. Man, I don't know. Anyway.
Stacy Keibler with the white face paint.
Yeah.
Looks like a geisha girl. Mm-hmm. Just like a 6-foot version.
Yeah. Wow.
Man, who would have thought?
What is Smoochy Boochies, Tony?
That was the line from Mark Madden used that all the time. Wow. So we go from a Viagra on a pole match to this. And so someone puts up a sign that says John 3:16. Trying to save us all. There you go. Thank you very much. And she wins it. Didn't you know she had a match?
The guys were in the match.
Man,
You guys are in the back.
talk about a different
Whoa.
career path. One of these is going to go on to be, well, just Google it.
Whoa.
My gosh, I can't believe this is even on TV.
I know. That's just.
Face is hot.
I just can't believe
Are you
that.
okay, Casio?
My
Do you
face
need,
is hot.
Oh, I just can't believe that this was on TV in a wrestling show.
I can't either.
No wonder we were getting ready to die. I mean, we're talking about 18 years ago. We're talking about the 24th of September, and less than a year later, we would be out of business. So there you go. Now Booker T and Sting coming up later on in our main event. But of course, we still have we've had
Getting undressed.
yeah, we still have a Straitjacket match to go. Now, see, the Billy Kidman's all full of Viagra now. And here's some of the Nitro girls. There's Ms. Jones on the left. There's Baby on my left, on Kidman's right. And I can't remember who the girl in the red was, but she was one of the new Nitro girls. So now we're...
and he offers them a ride,
Yes.
and they all agree.
Yeah, so what we got in this show is Viagra on a pole match, a couple of women in a food fight, and then a gangbang. It's going to happen later on. And we wonder why we were on our ass.
I'll be honest, as a 15-year-old boy, I think I would want to watch this.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't 15 here, but if I was, I think I'd be into this.
Boy, and as you might imagine, guys, the standards and practices with Turner Broadcasting was
Not happy with this.
not happy with this. And that's why we had
What did they think of Medeja's top here?
I don't know. That's why they...
What is going on? This just, it's funny because I hadn't seen this show. I was not watching WCW in this era.
Right.
So I had not seen this show until we watched it earlier. And earlier I was trying to come up with funny anecdotes with you. And
Right.
But now that I'm watching it back, it's like, dude, there is, when you started this off and say, this is a prostitute show, I was like, what
Right.
is he talking about? Man, it is one sexually charged scene after another.
It
Do you
is.
think Russo was just not happy at home or something?
Oh, I don't know. Russo was trying to do something different, and he succeeded, didn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's different in a good. Well, clearly it's not different in a good way.
Well, yeah, I agree. And then you throw the David Arquette thing on which, of course, you blame Tony Schiavone for. Are you awake over there, Casio?
I don't blame Tony Schiavone.
Casio? Okay.
You said it was your fault.
But it's just there are a lot of things that went wrong at this time. But we had some good performers. We had Booker T. We saw that earlier. Jeff Jarrett. We had Sting, Goldberg. We had some good performers. Scott Steiner, Kevin Nash. But the focus was probably on the wrong thing. Vince Russo always said it was a variety show, and we had to have something different for everybody. But you're right. This whole show is sexually charged. And it's one of the reasons we invited Casio here to be with us at this time.
I am worn out over here.
Yeah, it is. It's exhausting, isn't it? It's absolutely exhausting. Yeah, now a straitjacket match. And we still got a world title match to go.
What's your favorite straitjacket match?
This is the only one I ever remember.
By the way, to start this match off, Scott Steiner came in and talked about nothing could be finer than the 69er with Scott Steiner.
Yeah. And now this is like when he walks over to us, I'm literally like shitting in my pants here. Literally, because this guy's fucking scary.
But literally means it came out.
Oh, yeah, it came out. Okay. I know what literally means.
Like a little bit or a full-blown?
Well, it wasn't a full-blown turd.
You were just painting cotton back there.
Yeah, that's right, exactly right. Okay. I'm thinking that, Lord of mercy, he's going to do something. Because he was a dangerous guy, man. Scott was a worker and is a worker, but he always took it a step too far.
But he never put his hands on you.
No, because I was always one step ahead.
He didn't even fall on you like Cactus Jack.
No, he didn't fall on me like Cactus Jack.
When you sprained your arm?
Nah, yeah, when I sprained my arm and had to take Percocets for it. And then, of course, he bled on me a couple of years later at Halloween.
Tony, in real life, have you ever crotch chopped somebody?
No.
It's disappointing.
No.
Can we fix that?
No, I wasn't a member of the outs. What is she doing?
She's grabbing Kevin Nash's hair. There's no referee in this match. I don't know if you've noticed.
Okay.
Literally, the only rule is put the straitjacket on the other guy and then beat him till you get tired.
All right. Okay, that's it. No referee.
Which I feel like is what Casio's instructions were Thursday night in Vegas. Beat him till you get tired, ladies.
So, no referee, but he tried a pin there.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is no referee.
No, I know there's no referee. I understand that. The guy up.
They were flipping him off.
That's right. He was good at Conrad and I, we saw a show earlier on one of our podcasts. He was good about getting the fans fired up, man. He would jaw with the fans.
No,
look at
if you're an old school wrestling fan, him jacking with the crowd and being a super heel, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
And of course, she said, "Oh, you're just kissing his ass." And I was, "No, I'm able to compliment somebody's work. I can still call them out on bullshit."
Right. Well, I think that's what we kind of do here on the show, don't we?
Yeah, listen, most of everything we do is just funny. Casio's been over there trying to whack it for 30 minutes.
That's why
I didn't know it was a scratch and sniff episode.
I'll be honest. When Tony hit me with that, I was like, I'm repeating that on the show. And he said, "You fucking better not." And I'm like, dude, nobody will even believe you said that.
No, here's the truth.
Now, look, he's going to spin some yarn.
No, I'm going to spin a damn yarn. You said it.
Said what?
You said. And I said, no one. She said, come on. Stacy Keebler. I said, no one.
You're being weird right now, Tony.
And then, of course, he turns it around on me.
Hang on. Just for the record.
Yeah, for the record. Okay.
You're saying right now that you would not?
I would not.
You just named a name.
Okay.
No, you're straight up lying. Because when this conversation was off air, you said, that Stacy Keibler. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening?
And you said, who did you say?
I said, I hate my brother-in-law.
Okay. No, you said Tori Wilson is who you said. Oh, yeah, that's who you said.
You're a
God,
weird person.
this show has gone right straight to shit. And
Y'all are getting hateful with it.
Well, here's the deal. The dog is here running around smelling buttholes. That's what dogs do. And I said, Tony, if you... and to my surprise,
He's dead.
he fucking gave a deadpan answer. I'm clearly fucking around, and he's like, "Oh, Stacy Keibler." I mean, there's.
all right, watch this. This is not good.
I can't believe this happened to you.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, no.
This is not good.
It's not gonna, but it's not really gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Here it comes.
No.
Jackknife powerbomb from Kevin Nash on Medeja. He tried to take care of her.
He did.
She crossed her arms to keep her gimmicks, her flotation devices in hand. But the cameraman knows what he's shooting, and he's going to make sure that he gets the shots that Tony wanted.
Wow.
But first, here comes Rick Steiner doing the double team, trying to take down Big Sexy. Nearly took a quad with him there.
And Medeja, boy,
This is chaos.
it is chaos. This whole show's chaos. See, there's the money shot right there. This is chaos.
I think
Absolutely.
we've got Casio's call.
Yeah. And they're going to put the...
This is so dumb.
Yeah.
They're putting a fucking straitjacket on him, dude.
Right. Shut up. Yeah.
I just can't believe this is a real thing. So to describe what we're seeing here, if you're not doing a watch along, the Steiner brothers are working together, cooperating to put a straitjacket onto Kevin Nash.
Right.
Kevin Nash has been hit in the back with a chair and then put in the Steiner recliner, so he's now unconscious.
And now they're...
And as they're working on him, a fan is going to hit Scott Steiner with some trash.
Yeah.
Scott's going to flip the fuck out on the fan.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff being thrown in the ring.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff.
Different angles.
Right. Fans popping Scott the Burt. Watch out.
gosh.
Here we go.
Oh, gosh.
I'm telling you, he is one... Fuck. Scary dude, man. I don't know how he... Fuck. Then kicked the fuck out of him.
Harry Potter, son.
Yeah, Harry Potter.
Goldberg stopped suing Napster.
Yeah, Napster was a big time deal in this era.
Sure it was.
Is she alive?
Yes, she's alive. She's on Twitter.
Checking. Are you alive?
This edition of WCW Monday Nitro is brought to you by
By the way,
Powerbomb a Woman.
When we come back from commercial, we open with Powerbombing a Woman.
Jesus Christ.
Not like a Juventud powerbomb
No.
either. Like a 7-foot powerbomb.
Yeah. All right, it's time for our main event. Enough with the sex.
You ever see Steiner carry somebody down to the bottom of the hodl like that in all your days of traveling?
No, never did. Bottom of the what?
The hodl? The hotel?
Oh, no.
So, who is this right here?
This is... Here he comes! It's Sting! Sting!
One more time.
No, that's all I got. Yes, sir.
My life is weird.
Yeah, yours is.
Yeah.
I make money doing this shit.
I just saw Tony Schiavone laid out on my friend's couch.
Yelling, it's Sting. Right after he said, oh, Stacy Keibler. Without question.
And then I got shit at the beginning of this show by saying Booker T's second wife is prettier than his first. What's wrong with that?
Well,
Also
no.
told you got shit in your pants.
Yeah,
literally.
all right.
There's a lot lot going on in this.
Yeah. And I started this day, you know how I started this day out? Started this day out by sitting down here on this couch and have a ginger jump over my lap and pissing on me.
As soon as Ginger jumped in his lap, he's all that shit.
And she pissed all
She
over.
got so excited, she just pissed.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. She pissed on Casio 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
I feel like we're brothers now.
We are. We're
Ask
brothers.
my brothers.
We're brothers and dog
Y'all are
piss.
after Thursday anyway,
Okay.
though, with the cream corn.
I just
Brothers in corn.
like to say my life is complete now because up until I met you two guys, I only had 4 guys to carry my casket, and now I've got 6.
It's true. Who are the other 4?
The other 4 are going to be Ric Flair.
Yeah, you'll be dead.
Have you pitched that yet?
Now he'll do it.
No, are you paying him?
No.
You just said he won't do anything.
That's what you said.
Yeah, well, we'll pay him something.
Okay.
Okay. I want what he.
A couple of friends I work with on the University of Georgia.
All right, but just so we're clear, you know Dave Silva and Bruce Pritchard that day are going to be doing a Dirty Dozen instead of coming to your funeral.
Yeah, I do know that. That's why I don't want them to carry my casket.
Is Eric
From the funeral home.
Would Eric Bischoff qualify?
To carry my casket?
Yes.
I don't think so. I wasn't. I was his employee. I wasn't really friends.
I understand.
What if we got the other guys from Botchamania? Funches.
Bunches?
No,
Matthew.
Funch is too big of a star. Matthew ain't coming over for that.
Yeah, Matthew's too small to be able to carry a box. I mean, he is. He's that big around. God bless him, but he's that big around.
Too small to carry a box is the line. Is the line of the
Of any
day.
size. Just if it's a box.
A casket. Okay, down goes the champ. Sting's going to put him in the Scorpion Deathlock. He's got it hooked in. 70-year-old Charles Robinson, the referee, checking in. Oh, my God. Oh, he's got the bottom rope. Thank God.
By the way, let me just say, Casio, you're not ready for the end of this Nitro. We saw it earlier. It's fucking something else.
Does it involve nostrils and balloon knots?
No, it's nothing like Vegas.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
What's funny is
What's funny? Come on.
I am. We're trying to think about.
Oh, stop it with the butthole thing, would you? Okay, stop it.
From a dog conversation.
Okay.
And I couldn't help but think about the time Rock and Roll Express were over and they were talking about my neighbor's dog. Have I told you that story?
No.
So they came over years ago and we're downstairs in the bar drinking and he says, man, what's your Ricky says, what's your dog's name? I said, I don't have a dog. He said, oh, well, your neighbor's dog then, that little white dog. And I said, oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. And he said, well, that thing was in your yard. And my cameras pick it up all the time. That dog just wanders over. And I said, well, sorry if he bothered you guys. He said, no, when we got here, he was like licking himself. He was just wearing it out. And Robert said, man, I wish I could do that. And Ricky said, Robert, that dog will bite the shit out of you. I don't know why, but it just tickled me. The timing of Ricky saying, that dog will bite the shit out of you.
Ricky Morton was one of the funniest guys ever. He really is.
You said it past tense like he's no longer with us. He's still here.
I
said is one of the funniest guys ever.
You said was.
Oh, man.
He is funny, though.
Yes. Crossbody.
Sting and Booker T in your main event. This is a worthy Nitro main event.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
And your co-main, even though it was a stupid stipulation. By the way,
There you go.
look, someone is trying to carry Sting under the ring.
Oh, gosh.
They've got him. They've pulled Sting under the ring, under the $50,000 Nitro skirt.
Give me yours right now.
You all right?
I'm fine. Jeez. I'm just excited.
I can tell.
I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
But
What's going on?
Looks like he was assaulted.
it looked like one half of Demolition was under there.
Here comes the axe, and here comes the smasher. Oh, he got gigged under there.
Wait.
He got gigged. Somebody did a blade job underneath
On the
there.
heel, that hot heel that was under there.
Oh.
If Sting bled on you, would you go get checked?
He's a family man.
Yes. Which is, Sting's going to win the world title here. Well, maybe not. Oh,
A little bit
Jesus
of a
Christ.
botch, but he still made it work.
Yeah,
I
that's
always loved that move, though, that Booker T would do. Where he'd give him a false sense of security, follow him into the ring, and then do the sunset flip.
Mm-hmm.
Float over DDT from Sting here. Both men are down. Charles Robinson gives us the count. Best hair in the biz on Charles. Sting makes the cover. Kick out at 2. Booker T not going down without a fight. That's how many minutes we got left, as any smart wrestling fan knows. Got about 3 minutes left, so we're about to be cooking with gas here.
Okay, let's see what happens. I'm intrigued now. All right, Sting got gigged underneath and was trying the Scorpion Death Drop.
Bookend.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. Scorpion Death Drop, reversed somehow, turned into the bookend. Dave Pinzer hands Charles Robinson, the referee, and your champion still, Booker T, who's now selling the right knee, which has a brace on it. Of course, that's famously where he was attacked. And now Sting goes back under the ring and pulls out who else? The Kiss Demon.
Oh, my God. God of Thunder. Dun, 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 and rock and roll. Oh, damn.
Last time I was with you guys, he was wrestling in the swamp.
That's right.
Yeah, that was the last time I was.
Exactly. Dale Torborg, the Kiss Demon.
By the way, on commentary during this show, we heard Mark Madden talking about the Psycho Circus, which I believe was the new album from Kiss.
New Kiss album, right.
And Vampiro's down with totally different face paint from earlier. Earlier, he matched the face paint of Great Muta. Now he looks more like the Stinger with the face paint, more traditional Vampiro. And like a
Holy fuck.
hillbilly ninja creeping down the stairs sideways, holding on to the security guards with a balsa wood guitar
Hillbilly
from Hendersonville, Double J.
He had to go buy a new guitar.
He hands the guitar to a fan and then climbs over, grabs a chair. Guys and attacks the black guy. He really is from Tennessee, folks.
Jesus Christ.
Just ran right past all the white dudes and the Asian.
No, he was
beating up on the black
he was going after the world champion there.
But he brought the guitar down and then didn't do anything with it yet. He's just hitting him with the chair. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it works.
Okay, let's see.
A lot of face paint in this scenario.
It
Boy,
is.
it's ever.
It's all face paint and Jeff Jarrett and Booker T. So Muta and Vampiro working over Sting as they make their way up the ramp.
Yep.
And they're not showing us what's to the hard right here. Mm-hmm. Let's see what the big reveal is. And what do you know? Yep. Jeff Jarrett's going to hang Booker T.
Oh, my God.
This is real.
Oh, no. Stop.
He's got a rope.
Something's going to make it stop.
Oh,
And
Lord.
they're picking Booker T up by the hurt leg.
Okay.
Now,
Jeff Jarrett smells.
there is a sarcophagus on stage, a giant tomb,
Oh, good God.
and they've stuck Sting in it.
Okay.
The lights are coming down.
Okay.
The Kiss Demon has a torch.
We sacrificing some?
Yes. And now I think he's going to blow fire. He does. He blows fire.
Dangerous.
And immediately,
Is that the fire extinguisher?
Yes, it is.
immediately,
Yeah. Yeah. It didn't work. It's still burning. And of course, if you go back and listen to this, you'll hear Tony Schiavone say, and I'm so embarrassed to say, the casket's on fire. The casket's on fire. The casket's on fire.
balsa wood guitar to the injured knee of Booker T, and we go off the air with Sting in a flaming tomb, and Booker T hung from the ceiling
He
attacked.
probably never wrestled again.
Well, I mean, he was caught on fire in a tomb.
Well, as a recap, that show had a little bit of everything.
You think?
Jesus Christ.
We started with Kwee and the artist formerly known as,
Yes.
and
We had a Viagra on a pole match. We had women fight in the catering. We had a woman getting a power bomb, a straitjacket match.
You shit your pants.
I shit my pants. We had Sting in a casket full of fire. We had, good God, we had a food fight. It had a hillbilly with a guitar,
balsa wood guitar.
balsa wood guitar.
You also saw Booker T's wife hit in the head.
Right.
But you said one as hot as his next one.
You did. You said, "Oh, he traded up."
Yeah.
Which is really just talking about women like that. That's,
No, I just
can't believe that.
Okay, we
You
did.
might as well powerbomb her.
You should have. You power bombed her feelings. Where's the decency?
Okay. Well, hey, it was great talking to both of you guys, but I got to go take a shit.
Well, looking at my clock.
It's like you did at Nitro 250.
Tony,
Yes.
it's about that time.
It is about that time, and here one-on-one, Dave Silva going up against Casio Kid. Dave Silva picks up Casio Kid. He puts him in a power bomb, and cream corn's flying out his ass. We're out of time. We'll see you next week
What the fuck is wrong with us?
on What Happened When
Smells like cream corn.
on the MLW Radio Network and on
Patron.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Patreon.com/WHW Monday. Grab yourself a beer and go over and check out Conrad Thompson and Tony Schiavone. They got behind-the-scenes videos, and that office stage puts up new content every week. And by LowestRules.com, still one of the hottest sites on ProWrestlingTees.com to get your t-shirts from What Happened and When. And yours truly. That one's free. You're welcome. You know, these two slapdicks shit on Lois a ton. But hell, she's my kind of lady. She'll drink a beer better than the best of them. Hell, Lois, give me a swig of that Jack you got holding there. Lois Rules, and don't your sorry ass forget it. And by BoxOfGimmicks.com. Hey, here's a gimmick for you. The Ringmaster. Fuck that noise. Anyway, BoxOfGimmicks.com has all sorts of cool stuff. Koozies, grab yourself a tumbler. They even got comfortable pullovers and glassware. Shit, if you want a newborn sporting a doot onesie, they got them. So get your sorry ass over to BoxOfGimmicks.com. You can sport any of this apparel of What Happened and When, what? Something to wrestle with, what? And 83 weeks, what? And guess what else, you son of a bitch? Slapdick Theater with your host, Calendars Dumas, set to make his triumphant return. I'll drink a bit of that. You can check Slapdick Theater out this fall over on Patreon. Also, What Happened and When hits the road. Join Conrad and Tony for 2 live shows. They'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina, the heart of Crockett Country, on Sunday, November 11th at 3 p.m. at the Comedy Zone. Get your tickets at tomzink.com. And join both of these fat asses in Nashville at Zany's Comedy Club on Sunday, December 16th at 3 p.m. Go to lowkeybighog.com. Now give me a hell yeah!